Okay, I just felt like I had to do a video about Matt Hardy being released, even though there's going to be like millions of them on YouTube. But yeah, anyone that's like known me through YouTube has known like a lot of my thoughts on Matt Hardy. I haven't really like did any of my thoughts on what he's been up to recently with like his YouTube videos and stuff. And yeah, and like basically, it's that and a few other things have probably like led to him being released. And I don't know. In one way, it's kind of like clever and manipulative that he's like being able to do this, and in another way, it's just like kind of sad, like how he's had to just like resort to being how he is on these videos, when he just seems like he's lying and seems off his face a lot of the time, and it is just kind of sad. You could tell like he had a lot of bitterness there and stuff, and when he's saying all this like, I created a character called Matthew Hardy. I was waiting for this moment with Jeff turning at Bound for Glory and blah blah blah. And yeah, Matt Hardy, eh? Well, a part of me can understand like his frustrations. He's like had like these setbacks of injuries and stuff at times where he's like really had the momentum to like be pushed to the main event, in my opinion, because he's always had that fan support and he's always been like solid enough in the ring to like hold together a main event style match, I think, apart from like the last year or so when he's been like hindered by like injuries and all these problems, and he's just hasn't looked good, like that good in the ring like he used to, basically, and it is quite a shame, really. But yeah, like this year he started doing these YouTube videos, and to start with, I thought they were kind of interesting and kind of cool that it like let us look at all these things. But the more and more like fucking weird and creepy and fucked up he looked and bitter he sounded, it made me like lose a lot of respect for him. But maybe he was just like being manipulative and like working everyone on the internet. But even so, like the insult of intelligence to like internet fans, it isn't that cool, really. But I guess that's kind of like what wrestlers have to do these days, because kayfabe doesn't exist, does it? But yeah, Matt Hardy's been released. Obviously, I think it's like too obvious that TNA may pick him up. If they do, I mean, the potential for like dream tag matches are pretty good. Like Jeff and Matt. I mean, sure, like it isn't like the Hardy Boys in their prime, but maybe if Matt's there, he'll be like the one that will help Jeff get back in shape and like do that kind of thing. That's if like Matt's getting back in shape himself. I've heard from people that he is, or whatever, like just general sources and stuff. But whatever happens, it remains to be seen. A part of me just thinks it'd be like so funny if TNA does ends up like not hiring him, because like that's what he's been like trying to aim to. But yeah, I mean, I think this is probably good for him and for the WWE that like they parted ways and stuff, because I think it just got to a point where they didn't think like Matt Hardy could ever be like a believable main eventer. They gave him the ECW title. That's probably as far as he was gonna go, and it is a shame, because I think like at some points he has had the like ability and the overness of the crowd to totally be a main eventer there, and could have been something good. But you know, all his bitching and moaning and stuff, it's not good. He comes across like one of us, fucking YouTube people. But yeah, if he is going to TNA, then I don't know, maybe it will be something quite good. Maybe I'll tune in for a Hardy Boys reunion. I mean, imagine like the dream match potential, them against Generation Me and Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money, and maybe they could have like a reunion tag match against the Dudleys, something. Not that that would be like that good, but yeah, I mean, it'd be like the Hardy Boys that have lost 2 steps, but still, I still think there's like some draw ability in that. And if that is where he's definitely heading, or well, where he's likely heading, because I guess it's predictable, then good luck to him. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on his release. I had to give my thoughts because I've always had like some opinions of Matt Hardy, and yeah, I just hope he turns it around and like rebuilds his reputation from this. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say, and become like a bit more credible again, because he's lost a bit of credibility with me, to be honest, with some of these videos and shit. And I just hope he can rebuild this, and if he does go to TNA, I hope good things happen. But the only other thing is that if he does go to TNA, he's got to like wait 90 days now, and will people care? That's a question I ask you people. Will people actually care, like, once his 90 days are up and he's going in there with Jeff? Will Jeff be in jail even? Like, and will he even be picked up at all? I mean, I think there's like about an 80% chance that he will be. But you just never know, do you? Anyway, that's some thoughts on Matt Hardy's release. Cheers.